Hey there, curious minds! Have you ever found yourself wondering about the intricate workings of our brain? Well, today's topic is bound to pique your interest. We're diving into the fascinating world of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Ever wondered why these terms are often used interchangeably? Or are you curious about the key differences between them? Stick around because we're about to unravel the mysteries behind these two conditions. But hey, before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our brain-boosting content. Let's get started. Defining dementia and Alzheimer's. Let's dive into the heart of the matter, shall we? Dementia and Alzheimer's often create a tangle in our minds, but they're not quite the same puzzle piece. Think of dementia as an overarching category, like the term vehicles, covering everything from cars to trucks. Alzheimer's, though, is a specific car model within that category, dominating the roads with its unique features and quirks. Dementia is an umbrella term for a range of cognitive impairments, encompassing memory loss, communication troubles, and altered reasoning. Alzheimer's, nestled beneath the dementia umbrella, is the most prevalent form. Imagine a collection of cars at a dealership, all vehicles, yet each with its own brand and model. While Alzheimer's is a specific kind of dementia, other forms can stem from brain injuries, infections, or vascular issues. It's like realizing that while sedans make up a large part of the vehicle category, there are also SUVs, trucks, and even motorcycles. Each has its own engine, but they all ride the same road, the road of cognitive challenges. The culprit, brain changes, and pathology. Buckle your seatbelts because this part gets interesting. Alzheimer's and dementia both share a common theme: disruption in the brain's normal functioning. Imagine the brain as a highway, with neurons as vehicles that need to pass information efficiently. In Alzheimer's, things go awry with protein plaques and tangles, causing traffic snarls on those neural highways. Dementia, however, doesn't have a one-size-fits-all villain. It's more like a city full of different obstacles, roadblocks, potholes, and detours, each representing a different underlying cause. Picture the brain as a complex metropolis with numerous types of disruptions, leading to traffic chaos in different parts of the city. Symptoms and progression. Now let's dig deeper into the signs that things might not be running smoothly in the world of the brain. Picture this. In the early stages of Alzheimer's, it's a bit like when you find yourself constantly looking for your keys around the house, and those everyday words you've known forever seem to hide just out of reach. It's frustrating, isn't it? But when it comes to dementia, the landscape gets a tad more complex. Think of it as a puzzle with many pieces. Each piece represents a different aspect of your thinking, memory, and communication. Sometimes it's like taking a wrong turn on the road. You might miss exits, feel disoriented in places you've been before, or even find yourself suddenly stuck when trying to express your thoughts. As time goes on, Alzheimer's can feel a bit like driving on a foggy morning. You know the general direction, but those familiar landmarks start fading away, making the journey uncertain. Meanwhile, dementia, with its many faces, can be a roller coaster of surprises. Imagine driving and suddenly encountering a detour sign that takes you on an unexpected path, or finding yourself in a traffic jam that just won't seem to clear up. These conditions have a way of altering the landscape of the mind, sometimes gradually and at other times with sudden twists. It's like navigating a complex maze where the walls shift and the paths change, leaving both the person experiencing it and their loved ones adapting to an ever-changing cognitive terrain. Diagnosis and detection. Have you ever wondered how doctors figure out what's happening inside our brains? It's like they're detectives trying to solve a mysterious puzzle. When it comes to Alzheimer's, it's a bit like they're at a crime scene, carefully collecting evidence and piecing it all together. Just like how detectives use magnifying glasses and analyze fingerprints, doctors use brain scans and tests that check how well our brain is working. These tools help them understand what's happening and why. Imagine our brain as a complex book with many chapters. Doctors are like skilled readers who can understand the story even when the words are a bit jumbled. They use these tools to decode the signals our brain sends out, trying to make sense of the ongoing drama inside our heads. Now, diagnosing dementia is a bit like being a super detective, like Sherlock Holmes. It's not as simple as solving one puzzle. It's more like solving a whole bunch of puzzles that are somehow connected. Think of it as investigating a series of incidents, like finding clues in different places and connecting the dots. It's like realizing that even though the cases seem unrelated, they all point to one main issue: the challenges our brain is facing. So whether it's Alzheimer's or other forms of dementia, These medical detectives use their expertise and a combination of tools to uncover the hidden truths within our brains, helping us understand the complex stories unfolding inside. Treatment approaches. Let's talk about how we can help our brains when they face these challenges. While there's no magic fix for Alzheimer's, there are things we can do to make life a bit easier. It's a bit like how traffic controllers manage the flow of cars on busy roads. In the same way, medications for Alzheimer's help manage the flow of information in our brain, making it a little smoother to get around. Now, when it comes to dementia, it's like having a bunch of different cars on the road, each facing its own kind of trouble. Think of these different cars as different types of dementia. The treatments for these various types need to be customized, just like a tailor making a suit that fits perfectly. The goal is to find the right tools to fix the specific problems each person is dealing with. Imagine you're a mechanic, and your job is to fix a broken machine. Sometimes you might need a special tool for a specific problem, like a wrench or a screwdriver. But your ultimate aim is to make sure the whole machine runs smoothly. In the case of our brain, it's about finding the right solutions to keep all the intricate parts working well together. So whether it's through medications that act as brain traffic controllers or tailor-made treatments for different forms of dementia, the focus is on helping our brain's machinery operate as smoothly as possible. It's like giving our brain a tune-up to keep it running in top-notch condition, even in the face of challenges. Care strategies. When it comes to care, it's all about personalized attention. For Alzheimer's, routines and support serve as navigational aids, helping individuals traverse the foggy terrain of memory lapses. Dementia care, however, is like creating a unique recipe for each individual's cognitive comfort, considering the specific challenges posed by the underlying causes. Think of it as crafting a tailor-made suit. It needs to fit perfectly to provide maximum comfort and style. Similarly, care plans must be customized to suit the individual's needs, understanding their struggles and providing the necessary support, much like a well-fitted suit enhances the wearer's confidence. Public understanding and stigma. Imagine a world where everyone understands these conditions. Alzheimer's has seen some spotlight, yet dementia remains shrouded in misconceptions and stigma. It's like acknowledging some car models while ignoring the concept of cars themselves. Education is the key, dispelling myths, raising awareness, and fostering empathy for those dealing with these challenges. Think of it as unveiling hidden layers of a story, showing that there's more beneath the surface. Just as understanding a character's backstory can change our perception, grasping the intricacies of dementia and Alzheimer's can transform how we approach and support those affected. And there you have it, fellow explorers of the mind. Dementia and Alzheimer's might share some similarities, but they each have their own distinct characteristics and paths. Remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding these conditions, we can create a more compassionate and supportive world for those affected. If you enjoyed this brain-tingling journey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us on our quest to unravel more of life's mysteries. Until next time, keep those curious minds engaged.